Hello everybody and welcome to my channel for AG Math, the way of life. Right here, AG Math, the way of life. Today I am going to talk on the subject called logarithms. Some of my friends wanted to learn how to calculate big uh, subtractions and multiplications with the help of log tables. In our days, there were no computers and hardly there were any calculators. So we used to do big calculations of multiplication and divisions using the log tables. Log tables are certain data or figures kept in a tabular form. I have displayed a part of the table here in my board, which I have copied here. The common logarithm is called log of x to the base 10, and there is a big chart. It starts from x value column, then a 0 column, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9, and again a small column of 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. I'll tell you how to use this log table, and the anti-logarithms is also of the similar type, but here the first column is important. You'll find in the first column it has all decimal values, whereas in the common logarithm heading you'll find it is with the x values. I can show you the book which shows like this. You can have a look at it. This is how the logarithmic table looks like. One part of it I have drawn on the table or my board. So first of all, to tell you what is logarithm, how came it became a mathematical subject for studies. If you have three numbers written like a is equal to b raised to the power x, if three numbers are related like this, it is called exponential form or the index form. Index means anything which is raised as a power, exponential is also related to that. If I write this in the log form, it will become log, or the logarithm short form is log a to the base b. A is the log and the base is b. This base has become b and the value has become x. This is how we write the index form into the logarithmic form. That means the base transfers here, this becomes the power and this is the value. How it became, just see, this b came as the base raised to the power x and equal to a. This is how this is translated. So number one equation is called index form and number two is called the logarithmic form. This is logarithmic form and this is called index form. Right. Now the definition of logarithm, how we define the log. Log definition is of a number is to a given base. Logarithming is of a number. Logarithm is a number to a given base. Is a number to a given base. Base can be either 10 or natural, that is e, exponential, of a given base is the index to which is the index to which the base should be raised. The base should be raised. should be raised to get the number. To get the number. This is the definition of logarithm. As I just told you, logarithm is the number to a given base. If I write logarithm of a number a to the base b and the value is x, is the index to which the base should be raised. This base should be raised to this index. Base is raised to this index and that is equal to get the number. This number was a here. Base is this. This is called the base and this is the value. So base is raised to this value x to get the number a. This was the number. You can note down, as per the definition, log of a to the base b, which is called the base here, base can be either 10 or it can be e. We call it as a natural logarithm. Then the logarithm will be called L of n. Only ln we will write when the base is e only. And we don't write any 10 even if it is log. Log 10, if I write log of 2 to the base 10, it is same as log of 2. This base is understood that it is at 10. So that is what is about the definition of the logarithm. Okay, let me give you some example how to work out this index and log. Suppose changing of index to log. Suppose you have got a problem like 16 is nothing but equal to 2 to the power 4. That is well known. Now how we write this in the log form? This we can say this represents the b here and this represents the a here and this is representing the x. And as I told you, a is equal to b to the power x. This shape you have to write this. Then what we will write? 16 is equal to 2 to the power of 4. Right? And when I write in the log form, it is log of 16 to the base of 2 is equal to 4. That is what is the meaning. Or 2 to the power 4 is equal to 16. I am writing this in the log form. This was your number 1. Suppose I give you another one to write, say write 1 by 4 is equal to 2 to the power minus 2. 2 to the power of minus 2 is nothing but 2 raised to the power 1 by 2. No, that will not be the case. If it is minus 2, then we say 1 by 2 to the power plus 2. This power will become plus when I put the reciprocal of it. Now in this case, this whole thing is my a, this whole thing is my b, and this is my x. So how I write? 1 by 4 is equal to, that is a is equal to b power x, or I am writing the log form. So it is log of 1 by 4 is my a, base is 2 and the value is minus 2. That is how we get this. Now, how do I write log of 8 base 2? Okay, here I write another problem. Log of 8, third one, is log of 8 base 2. What is the value of this? Log of 8 base 2, let us suppose it is equal to x. Then we understand that 2 raised to the power x must be equal to 8. Now I write this 8 in terms of this base. How I can write? I can raise this power to 3, and when the base are equal, the powers are equal, so we say x is equal to 3. This is how we get the value for any log problem. Okay. Coming to one more thing. Suppose log of decimal values are given. Log of 0.01 and base 10. If this is the problem, what is the value for this? Again, we'll assume that this is equal to x. Then as usual, 10 to the power of x, base to the power of x, the value is raised as a power and equal to the number 0.01. Now how to bring the number in the same base as of the left side? How to bring this number in the same base? I convert it into fraction. So it is 1 and double 0 will come instead of the decimal. So it is nothing but 1 over 100. And that 1 over 100 can be written as 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 square is 100 and 10 to the power minus 2 means 1 over 100. So if it is now equated, you see the base are equal and we can say power are also equal. So the answer is x is equal to minus 2. This is a simple way of getting the log into exponential and exponential into logs. Now there are certain laws of logarithm which also we need to know before we go for the exercises. First law says there are three laws. What are the laws? Number one, that law is called the product law. If you are given log of two numbers capital A and B are multiplied and suppose the base is x, and this can be represented as log of a to the base x, log of a to the base x plus log of b to the base of x. That is the first law. Similarly, log of a by b, when it is a quotient law, a is divided by b and base is x, then it gets subtracted. Log of a base x minus log of b base x. X can be anything, maybe 10, 5, e, natural log something. And third one law is called the power law. What is the third law? Log of any number, say a, is raised to the power of n and the base is x. Then what happens? The power will come in front of the log value and it reads like log of a to the base x, and you simply multiply by this n value. N is the integral power, plus minus anything. Now for example, in the first case, if you are given for the first case, example is, I write that log of 21. How I write log of 21? To the base 10. If there is no base, that means it is base 10. So this is equal to log of 3 and plus log of 7. Because it is a product of 3 and 7. Product of 3 and 7 is 21. And as per the law, I can write log 3 plus log 7. And we can read out the value of log 3 and log 7 directly from the table. And when you add up, that is the answer. So simple. Similarly, for the next example, if it is log of given as division of 3 over 8, if this is the log, then we write again log of 3 minus log of 8. Never write log 8 minus log 3. The numerator is written first, then the denominator. So log of 3 minus log of 8. Similarly, if it is the power, power is log of 3 power 5. Suppose it is log of 3 raised to the power 5 and base was 10. Then we write 5 times log of 3 to the base 10. That's all. This is how we use the laws. Okay. Now we will go to see how we can read the log table. That is the main topic of the day, that how we read a log table. You have seen the log table. is having so many things. So basically log table is divided into two parts. When I have to take the log of say number 3846, suppose 3846 is to be multiplied by 3846. These are the two things to be multiplied. Then what I suggested you, either you write this as 3846 raised to the power 2, or you can keep it as it is as a into b. If it is a into b, and if I take log on this side, suppose this was equal to x, then log of this is equal to log of x, or log of the same thing is equal to log of 3846 power 2. If the first one I write, then the answer should be log of 3846 plus log of 3846. That is equal to log of x. Whatever value I get from here is without log. I should get the numbers from here, and then I find the anti-log, because here we get a number is equal to log of x, but we need to find only x. So x will be equal to anti-log of this number. Suppose this number is capital K. So find the anti-log of K. For anti-log, this is the table. So these two tables we have to use. As I showed you in the book, that there are some table, and then there is another table which is called anti-logarithm. Logarithm will be starting from 10. X is more important for us because this is the x here. So x is starting from 10, 11, 12, 13 up to 99. It covers two pages, and here in the anti-logarithm, the x value starts from 0.00, 0.0102 up to 0.99, because after 0.99 it becomes 1. So let us see how we work out. Now this log table has got two parts. Okay, and those two parts are called characteristics and mantissa. One is called characteristic and the other part is called the mantissa. Now characteristic is what? In logarithmic expression, when the base is not mentioned, it is taken as 10. And we write, consider log of 10 to the base 10. This value is always 1, right? And then 10 raised to the power 2 base 10. As I showed you in the previous law, this will become as 2 times log of 10 to the base 10, which is nothing but 2. Similarly, it is power 3, it will become 3. But if there is a number between 10 and 100, this is 100, no? Between 10 and 100, if there is a number, then the value will lie between 1 and 2. It is not no more 1 or 2. So those two numbers, 1 and 2, will have 1 point something, 1.3, 4, 5, 6 something, instead of 1 and 2. As I told you that log of 10 base 10 is equal to 1, and log of 100 to the base 10 is nothing but log of 10 square base 10, which is equal to 2. This 2 will come in front. In between 1 and 2, there are so many numbers, no? Right from 10 to 100, I can write so many things. 55, 57, 89, something, anything which is not 10 and not 100. Then the value will be more than 1 and less than 2. So let that number, suppose something is like this. If that is the number, then I am trying to explain you what is the meaning of the characteristic and the mantissa. Then this is before the decimal is called the characteristic, and after the decimal words are called mantissa. And in mantissa, it is always starting with a decimal. And I am talking only of the 4 places of decimal, because in our school booklet of logarithm, you'll find only 4 places of decimal. When you go to the colleges, you'll find more than 4. So it will be 5, 6 or even little more higher than those numbers. So it is 4 place of decimal only we will consider. Now you have understood that 1 is called the characteristic and the remaining part is called the mantissa. Now how to calculate the characteristic and the mantissa? Characteristic is always considered if your number is 3, I said 3846, no, 3846 is the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 digits. If there are 4 digits in the given number, then characteristic will become 4 minus 1, which is always equal to 3. So characteristic is getting fixed 3. And then for this 4 digit, I will look for the mantissa. Mantissa will come from the logarithmic table. Now I'll show you little more closer to the board. If I bring you, you see here what is happening. 38 is my first 2 digits. So here in this first column, I got 38 here. This is my 38. 38, I go to 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, and then I come to 4. Why 4? Because after 38 there is a digit called 4. So look under the 4. Under 4 it is 5843. This is the number I will write here. 5843. So this is up to 3 digit. I have calculated up to 3, 8 and 4. I have not considered the 6 so far. So to consider the 6, I will go to the mean difference column. This part of the log table, common logarithm, is called the mean table. Under the mean table, the word is add. That means whatever numbers are there has to be added to the 4-digit number. Here the numbers may be in single digit or double digit. Under the digit 6, because you have got to look at 6. So come to the 6th column, come down, and I find it is 7, 7 everywhere. So I will take 7 here and write plus. So my value is 3.5850. This is the log value of log 3846. Right? This is how we read the log table. And if it is to be doubled, because I showed 3846 into 3846, if I have to do, that means I have to do 2 times of this. So multiply this whole thing by 2 and you get some value which is 0, 0, 7, 1 and 6 and 1, 7. So 7.1700. Now this 7.1700 means you have to read something here 1.012, then 13, 14, 15, 16, 0.17 and then come to the 0 column, and after that there is no addition subtraction. So whatever value you get for 0.17 value in this anti-logarithm column, under the 0 you will not move anywhere other than the 0, and if it was 6, 7, 9, you go to the respective column and then write, suppose there is a value called 9857, you get 4 digits, but this 7 will have to be reckoned. What we'll do? We'll add 1 to this and put there 8 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4 already there. So remaining I'll put 4 zeros. So this is an approximation of this multiplication. This is not correct. I have just assumed that you get some reading like this. 0.17, this is not mentioned here in this column. So if I get like this, you get to write like 7.17 or something. So I hope this is clear so far, and it must have been very interesting for you all to go through this log table reading and assessment of the values, which was very useful in our days. Nowadays it is only required for those who are writing the chemistry equations, rate of reaction, then value of different gas laws. There is a term called ln, and ln means log of value base e. Common logarithm is log x base 10, and you will get some column which is also log e. So those table you will refer, and there are certain more table in our logbook which is called log of sine, log of cos, log of tan, trigonometrical and exponential values. I hope you like this, and if you have any comment, please put in my this column under comment. and click the like button, subscribe to get to learn something more and more important and useful. Thank you very much for your valuable time.